DFA Online. News and events from different Philippine embassies and consulates around the world. DFA Online. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
Good day. This is DFA Online and I'm your host for today, Steph Vicente. Officials from the Philippine Embassy in Ottawa took part in a workshop hosted by the Canadian Food Inspection Agency or CFIA on February 17 at its headquarters in Ottawa. First Secretary and Consul Alexander Joseph Estomo joined Agriculture Councilor Lupino Lazaro Jr. to learn more about Canada's regulatory system for food, plant, and animal safety. During the workshop, CFIA officials gave detailed briefings on inspection procedures, import rules, certification processes, and science-based risk assessments. They also explained how Canada protects public health, supports local agriculture, and promotes international trade through clear and consistent regulations. The Philippine delegation said their participation highlights the country's commitment to strengthening agricultural trade ties with Canada and meeting global sanitary and phytosanitary standards. Officials added that understanding Canada's rules will help support Filipino exporters and expand access for Philippine agricultural and agri-food products in the Canadian market. In 2025, the Philippines exported nearly $59 million worth of processed food and beverages to Canada, along with $26.8 million in processed tropical fruits and $50 million in coconut products, including dehydrated coconut and coconut oil.
DFA Online. DFA Online. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
In other news stories, the Philippines is pushing for stronger regional cooperation to improve the implementation of the International Convention on Standards of Training, Certification, and Watchkeeping for Seafarers, or STACY-W, as the global shipping industry faces rapid changes. Speaking at a regional forum, Philippine Ambassador to the United Kingdom and Philippine Permanent Representative to the International Maritime Organization Teodoro L. Locsin Jr. said climate change, new technologies, and shifting security concerns are reshaping the maritime sector and the demands on seafarers. Ambassador Locsin stressed that STACY-W Convention must keep up with the times, especially with the rise of automation, digitalization, and the use of alternative fuels. He then emphasized that while the shift to cleaner energy is important, safety should always come first and must be supported by proper training. Ambassador Locsin also reaffirmed the Philippines' zero-tolerance policy on violence and harassment at sea and called for more inclusive workplaces, including greater participation of women in the maritime industry. He added that even as artificial intelligence and automation become more common in shipping, seafarers remain essential. He urged stakeholders to keep seafarers at the center of all decisions, noting that policies directly affect their training, working conditions, and safety at sea.
DFA Online. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
And finally, a joint delegation from the Philippine government and private sector met with India's Food Safety and Standards Authority of India to discuss food import rules and safety standards in a move that could further boost trade between the two countries. The meeting was held on the sidelines of the Indus Food 2026, one of India's leading international food and beverage trade shows where the Philippines participated for the first time. The Philippine team included officials from the Center for International Trade Expositions and Missions, the Philippine Embassy, and executives from Dry Tech Manufacturing Corporation and Mond MY San Corporation. During the talks, the delegation gained key insights into India's import regulations and procedures under the Food Safety and Standards Act of 2006. Officials say the information will help Philippine exporters tap into the Indian market and expand destinations for fresh and processed food products. Before the FSSAI meeting, the group also met with Philippine Ambassador to India Josel F. Ignacio, who welcomed the country's first ever Food Philippines Pavilion at the trade show and pledged support for expanding Philippine exports in India.
DFA Online. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
And that concludes today's edition of DFA Online. For Radyo Pilipinas World Service, this has been Steph Vicente. Good day and stay safe, everyone.
DFA Online. News and events from different Philippine embassies and consulates around the world. DFA Online. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.